I mean, I understand that when you take away one of Luigi's best options in his Nair, being a combo breaker, you can make some arguments, but what you basically said is Luigi has to think to get out of combos like everybody else.
Neighbor looking like Mr. Rogers with no sweater.
Yikes. All right, so what we're going to have right now is Mew² versus FX's own Sethlon, Mewtwo versus Roy, two of the characters forgotten in Brawl, but brought back for this game after Melee. Both characters much better in this game than their Melee appearances.
So much better. Mew²'s really been taking this character to some great lengths. I love the follow-ups that he's finding, especially off these tilts.
And Sethlon, no slouch either. He's known not for playing Smash Brothers, but for playing Roy specifically.
Oh, yeah. Our neighborhood Roy expert.
He has been burning through his bracket, pun intended.
Well, definitely. And oh, my God, the up smash! How many times have we seen that?
I mean, that's just a beautiful move. With the feet pulling Mewtwo into the hits of the Fire Sword is just lovely. Mewtwo being a very light character, dying off the top very early, especially considering Roy having the stronger end of the kill moves.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be really, really big. But yeah, how do you feel about this matchup overall?
So, what I'm thinking about it is Mewtwo is basically... The way I like to think of Mewtwo in this game, he's similar to Marth, except for instead of having a disjoint for his tail, it's a hurt box.
Yeah, I think he's like a poor man's Marth, dude.
Yeah. Maybe not in this game, but, you know, he's definitely... Marth is a poor man's Mewtwo in this game. But Mewtwo's tail is a poor man's disjoint, basically.
Oh.
So...
And that was a poor man's stock, man.
You can't sword fight somebody with your tail. It just doesn't work out.
It doesn't work out.
You lose the trades. And also, you're light. You die super early. Roy, he wants to combo you, and he will kill you super early because he has some strong moves.
Yo, if I saw the Roy Ditto.
Oh, no.
Do it! I almost went full Shia buff. I almost did. I was this close, neighbor.
I could feel it in my soul. Mew² running it back. That was way too quick of a game for him to say, you know, for him to get any data about it. You know,
he's trying to figure out what he needs to do, right? Sethlon, I think, has some pretty nice answers to a lot of Mew²'s starting options. He goes for nairs pretty often when it comes to pushing people into the corner. And that kind of negates the down tilt option a bit from Mew².
Yeah, and not only that, though, but I did see Sethlon going for a couple, at least one really good empty jump land into the grabs. So he's not just mindlessly throwing out those nairs, because Mew² knows, oh, if he's just going to throw out this nair, it's not safe on shield, I can grab it. Well, Sethlon will just land and then grab him, get something off of it, because, you know, Roy has some pretty good throws.
Oh, yeah. Roy is our boy, after all. This is looking like a complete 180 of that last game, isn't it? Mew², pretty pristine. 28% to Sethlon's 112, but Sethlon has that stage advantage. He has that back air as well. He tried to get the down air, but was just a touch too late.
I mean, in this matchup, you really want to see Mew² being more of the, or Mewtwo being more of the counter hit, like boxing you out type. Oh. So he's staying back, throwing those projectiles, and really punishing approaches more than anything. Because if you approach, you're going to be eating disjoints. Meanwhile, it's super effective for Mewtwo, actually, because he does have to... He can sit back and get a grab or something, and a high percent it'll kill. Whereas Roy consistently has to be on the aggressive, because his defensive options against some of Mewtwo's stuff isn't as good, because Mewtwo can just hurl projectiles. Yeah,
but then again, Mewtwo as an aggressor, I don't think he has necessarily the best approach options, right?
Yeah, maybe not the approach, but once he gets one hit started, he can carry it.
Especially a Mewtwo like Mew². Mew², however, is going to be losing that stock. The stock's currently tied with Mew² racking up a lot of damage and extra credit. Almost found that follow-up fair as well.
Ooh, but the fairs are actually coming out of Sethlon right now, getting two of them and continuing his edge guard.
No.
Mewtwo bouncing off the edge right there. What a heartbreaker. That's unfortunately a really strange characteristic of Mewtwo's teleport is sometimes you'll just bounce straight off the edge. I think if you're too close to the edge, you don't let him fall enough. If you've teleported soon or like recently, you'll just bounce off. Because I think it might have something to do with ledge denials, but I'm not positive. I just know he flies.
I'll tell you what, man. Things like that, that's what makes people play Sheik. That's what makes people play Sheik, all right? What the hell?
Oh my God.